everybody, it is the Inheritor, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Here we are in Roundtable Hold. Just gonna walk around. We're gonna talk to some people at first before we go. Last episode, we uncovered some interesting stuff about the two fingers, which are, you know, a little bit more literally two fingers than I would have expected. Also decided that we're going to make a faith build. At least we're going to partially specialize into faith, because I want to use some of this black flame and godskin stuff. And remember this guy here, D. He's associated with that.
Did you need something else?
Quickly.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Yeah, alright. Okay. Just looking around, seeing if there's anything else that I missed here. Oh, hello. Can you die, mate? What's wrong with him? He doesn't look too good. He's alive, but there's stuff buzzing around him. What's growing out of your leg? Or what happened to him? Let's talk to him.
We meet again after all.
You seem jolly
I
chipper.
apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
Oh, he knows about the corpse under... Yeah, of course he knows about the corpse under Stormveil Castle. We saw his, bloodstain, the Phantom. But first we're gonna ask about D.
So you've met D. D is an old friend.
Really?
We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross.
He's standing there, you
Though
know.
that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends.
I guess. Okay, interesting. Anything
D
else to
was
say?
telling me
Oh, yeah, there's
that he
more.
discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance.
Okay.
If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
Well, I'll take that as praise. The mark of the centipede is a curse mark, but as long as whoever is bearing it is not, you know, a bastard, then it's okay. That's interesting. Okay. I've defeated Godrick.
You defeated Godrick and claimed yourself a great rune.
Yeah.
Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormveil, didn't we?
You died, mate.
Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Whoa. That is a +8 weapon you just gave me there, mate.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Alright. And then lastly, yeah, this is what I'm really interested in. I've saved the best for last. About the corpse under Stormveil Castle.
The misshapen corpse under Stormveil. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives
yeah.
blood, as that famed night of assassination is known.
Yep.
It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Okay.
Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
Mate, I hacked at it for like several minutes. It didn't do anything to me. Maybe I need to hack at it with a specific thing. Maybe I need to do a specific thing to it to trigger something. I have no idea.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Interesting. So the Golden Order is not like a rigid system. It's a set of, I guess, universal laws, right? But yeah, as you just said, they were pliant. They could incorporate things into them that were previously contradictory to it. Right. Okay, so he teaches Glintstone Pebble as well, which we already know, and the Carrion Greatsword. But yeah, alright. I think that's all we can do here. So now I think our next course of action... Do you have anything to say about Rogier? Yeah.
Are you acquainted with a man named Rogier?
Rogier, okay.
The piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade in times past. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond his years, stout of heart, and clear of mind. No more, though.
Interesting.
You see him now, ravaged by thorns, muttering and rambling, like he's half dead already. I can't stomach to watch. Take well the lesson, friend. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is sullied, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
That's interesting. So he seems to think Rogier is insane. We just talked to him. He didn't sound insane. He seemed fully coherent. I wonder if that is something is altering his perception. Now, obviously, there's some twisted stuff. He mentioned that he's been broken up by thorns. He's concealing what's happened to him, but we've seen things that have been twisted and broken by thorns. I mean, look at my damn armor. I have, like, holes in my armor. The exiles that were serving Godrick the Grafted had these... Yeah, I guess they had the same kind of strange pockmarks that were covering the castle, which these strange pockmarks were caused by these thorns that were coming through. And in fact, we have an armor piece that I think talks about this directly. The board hung from the neck depicts a sprawling tree, its roots and branches forming two holes. This is a self-imposed shackle, a voluntary display of allegiance to the Erd Tree. Okay, maybe this doesn't actually tell anything directly about it. But thorns. Thorns coming from the Erd Tree. When the guidance of grace is lost, when the golden... Basically, when the guidance of gold is lost, it causes these thorns to come through. There keep being these, like, references to plants. Plants seem to be very, very important in, I guess, the cosmic order of this setting, if you want to call it that. But I wonder if it's almost like a retributive thing. Like, we know the Erd Tree is related to the gold. I mean, it's gold. It's the same color as the Grace, or the Golden Order, right? Which is being, I guess, influenced by the Greater Will. Or is being used by the Greater Will as a way to guide people. But when people stray from that guidance, they start to twist. So I wonder if that is somehow the Erd Tree punishing people by using its, you know, plant-like influence to cause these roots and thorns to grow out of them. As we've also seen with They Who Live in Death, the undead, they're also created by these roots, basically. Is that like a punitive thing? Is this a punishment for those who lose grace? Or is this just a cause? Like, if you lose grace, it will cause the influence of the Erd Tree to go wrong. Like, the Erd Tree needs the Golden Order in order to bring grace and life. but without the Golden Order, it twists into something else entirely. No idea. But it's very cool. Alright. Let's go to the bridge. We'll have to find the bridge. Find how to get to it. So, the bridge entrance is here. So I'm guessing best way to get to that probably gonna be from the main gate, right? We'll have to fight our way through the main gate, but that's fine. We can do that. Oh yeah, one other thing. The sword that was given to us by Rogier. Let's look at that. Sorry for neglecting it in the moment. There were thoughts in my head. Where is it? I went past it. Of course I did. It was very fancy looking. Here it is. Rogier's Rapier. Piercing sword of superior quality featuring intricate ornamentation. Signature weapon of the Sorcerer Rogier. High dexterity is required to wield the blade to its full potential, but mastery is a sight to behold, characterized by a flowing style which excels in successive attacks. The skill is Glint Blade Phalanx, skill used by the enchanted knights who served the Carrion royal family. Form an arch of magic glint blades overhead, which will attack foes automatically. Follow up with a strong attack to chain this skill into a lunging thrust. Interesting. And you know what? It's a good weapon. Like, it's better than the weapon I have right now. So I'm going to use it. Yeah, I'm not going to use it, you know, for long. I just want to try it out. So I see no reason why we shouldn't equip a shield alongside it. So I'll equip the blue gold kite shield, which already has the no skill Ash of War on it, so that we can use the Ash of War from the rapier. So let's try it out. It's got the thrusting sword moveset, as one would expect. Nice. Multiple successive attacks. I don't want to waste my FP just yet, so we'll try out the Ash of War on some unfortunate schmucks. Alright, we're getting shot by ballistas. We're really getting shot by ballistas. Alright, I need to zigzag. Let's go up here. I think I just friendly fire. Come on. Alright. You first, jerk. Okay, it's nice. It's got good reach. I was expecting that not to hit, but it did. Fairly fast as well. That's kind of cool. This weapon, by the way, it's called a rapier, but it's not a rapier. Like, looking at the makeup of this weapon, this isn't a stock. Like a smaller one-handed stock. It's definitely not a rapier. Alright, well, that was a mistake. Okay, let's go back up. We can't get up to that ballista up there, unfortunately. Could shoot it. But I don't really want to waste my arrow, so I'm just going to ignore it. And, well, just hope that it doesn't bother me too much. Let's drop down here. And, hey, is that where we... Yeah, that looks exactly where we need to go. Okay, this is easier to find than I thought. Oh, hi, there's a lot of you here. Okay, that hurt. Alright, that's cool. It's, basically the, Alright, I'm being an idiot here. Let's stop being an idiot here. I just wanted to show off the cool move, okay? And then you guys started beating up on me. That's bullying. There's a whole lot of them here. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, that's kind of cool. Doesn't do much damage, but I guess it scales with Arcane, I would imagine. And that is not our best stat line at the moment. Okay, we need to be careful. There's a shit ton of them here. And this weapon does not have the greatest AoE capabilities. They're all shooting at me, which is rude. Alright, they were all nicely clustered up. Pretty good. It's a good weapon. It's quite a good weapon. We got another Crescent Moon Axe from these guys. But that didn't have any lore on it, so... What the fuck? Okay, alright, it's on. I was not expecting anything like this to be here. The lion. Alright. Calm down. You are scary. very unpredictable. Damn it. Wanted to land a proper power attack, but we kind of missed most of them. I want to stagger it. Not staggering. I like that the power attack's quite fast with this weapon. Oops. A very cool enemy. Very cool. Fun to fight. Hard. Gotta be very on point. Let's actually use the Wondrous Physic here. I should maybe use, I'm not gonna have time to use Grease. Fortunately. Okay, we lost our... lost already. Alright, calm down. I don't want to move this way because I'm gonna get shot by the ballista that's still up. Okay, that was a bigger chain than I thought it would be. I need to get back on this. There we go. Now I can hit it. Can I hit it a second time? Yes, I could. Only with one of the attacks, unfortunately. Dodge. Very good. Behind it. We're not staggering it at all. I'm guessing this weapon probably has terrible stagger. I mean, it's a rapier. I wouldn't expect it to have great stagger. Alright, we are getting wrecked here. Let's not get wrecked here. Using all of my flasks. Woo! Whoa there, buddy. Calm down. Okay, we de-locked it. Hate it when that happens. Okay, we need to heal again. Wow, I use all my flasks. We should be okay. There we go. We beat it. There! This somber smithing stone. Some old fangs and some beast blood. Let's actually read the old fangs and the beast blood. Maybe that'll tell us something about what the hell this thing was. See, these are all reagents to make stuff. At least, if I recall correctly. Yeah, old fangs. A rarely seen specimen of beast fang. These multiple overlapping fangs grow from a single root. Perhaps they're a vestige of the primordial crucible. Indeed. So this thing is another creature. This was probably something else. Maybe even a human at one point that has been, like, overcome by the primordial crucible, which we still don't know what that is. Then beast blood. Fresh beast blood, glinting with gold. This glimmering blood never rots or decays. I'm assuming it never rots or decays because it's glimmering with gold. That's interesting information. So, this beast thing is immune to rot. And we know... Hold on. There was something... Yeah. The rot. The dancer in blue represents a fairy, who in legend bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman sealed away an ancient god, a god that was rot itself. I feel like this is a hint towards maybe what the antithesis is in this setting. That the rot may be like the main antagonist, if this game has a main antagonist. Or it's quite possible there's multiple main antagonists, right? Multiple kind of malevolent forces within the setting. And who knows, they're probably not all actually malevolent when you really get into it. But I feel like the rot is opposed with the Golden Order. And that everything that is gold is preventing some sort of immunity to rot. Maybe? I don't know. Because, so like what happened to Rogier is that he has lost grace. Let's remember, grace is, well, it's golden. It's associated with the Golden Order. It's associated with greater will. He has lost his grace, which has caused him to become twisted and overcome by these roots. And we know that roots are associated, or at least some of the roots are associated with death. As we know, with the death root. Death and rot are, well, kind of synonymous. So we have this whole conflict between rot and the Golden Order. I'm hoping we learn more about. So this is a Bolt Drake talisman. I also have the Spell Drake talisman, and I quickly read it, but it has no new lore on it, so they're just negate different types of damage reduction, basically. I wonder what we got up here. Okay, it's more of these stone things, so I'm actually going to equip thrusting damage. Doesn't do much. through them, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to go back to the halberd. We can get rid of the shield. I know I can equip a shield and a halberd, but I like the halberd in 2 hands. Alright, so we are back out on Stormveil, and we are indeed moving towards this bridge. Now, or we are indeed moving towards the tower. There are gaps, so I'm kind of wondering how we're going to get across these gaps. Maybe there's, like, rope bridges or something. Okay, we got some of these statues. They're not too bad. This is kind of what I was expecting to fight here, because we found... Oh, there's 2 of them here. Alright. That might make things... Ah, okay. You have a slightly different moveset than the last one, or at least I didn't encounter that last time. You, where are you going? Whoa, you throw shit. Alright. Hey. Attack. Yes, good. Keep hitting it there. I'd like to kill this one. Alright. The other one's coming. I would like to take... Yeah, good. We took this one down. Alright, now I... Ow. Okay, let me get it. Right here. Yes. Good. Alright, that one's dead. They're quite easy to kill. Oh, shit. There's a, there's one with a giant bow here. Alright. Oh, damn it. I didn't rest. Alright, well, we're doing this without flasks, guys. This will be great. This will be fine. Wow, they fall really easily. Oh, alright. There goes that, I guess. Now you're dead. Oh, are you dead? No, you're still alive. Okay, and he's down again. Just gonna finish him here. There we go. Just keep moving. I don't want to get shot by one of these things. They actually don't do all that much damage. I feel like they should do a hell of a lot more damage, these creatures. As long as we do strafing lateral movement, we should be fine, right? I say as I get absolutely wrecked while doing strafing lateral movement. So, I guess that is not the case. Alright, go on. Yeah, got that. Alright, and we see now how we can get to the other side. There is one of those portal things. I wonder if you break this. No, you just shoot straight through it. Okay. We're in sudden death mode. Let's not get hit. Can we do this without getting hit? We can take it down. Okay, avoid. I want to get stomped on. Okay, he's doing multiple stomps here. Down he goes. Oh, he's already dead. Alright. No, he's not. But we'll finish him. Later. And, do we get a flask? Don't. Great arrows. Alright, well, that's the first time any of these have dropped anything. Can I mount up? I cannot. Kind of want to quickly look around to make sure that there were no items that I'm missing. Like anything down here, for example. I feel like there could be stuff hidden away. Hey, look at that. What do you know? This is why we look for things. A warming stone. Alright. What is a warming stone again? Forgotten. My apologies if I reread item descriptions every now and then. It's, there's just so many, and there's so many little hints that inevitably I'm going to have to reread some of them. Where the hell is it? Okay, this is it. Rune fragment blessed with an incantation of the 2 fingers. Okay, this is actually kind of interesting. It is said that the Erd tree was once warm as a gentle sun, and would gradually heal all who bathed in its rays. Yeah, kind of further reinforcing the Erd tree is life. But something's gone wrong, and now it's starting to spread death through its roots. The top of it, up there, still seems to be gold and nice and everything, but what's going on below is a little bit more sinister. So I must wonder, why? Alright, anything around here? So, we got this portal. I'm assuming it's going to take us to the next bridge. And I'm really regretting this no heals thing, but I don't know. Doesn't look like there's any enemies. So, guess we'll find out. Yeah, let's go. Don't take me to the red place, please. Oh. Okay, so we took that from there, and it skipped us across these two. And we're now all the way up here. Alright, there's obviously the door. But there's a whole way we can go back. And I imagine there's probably going to be items. Oh, shit. Birds. I'm going to die here. That's not good. I don't want to die here. Oh, we one-shot them. Alright. Let's lance these eagles. Nope. Oh, what? You lived! We can one-shot the big ones, but we can't one-shot the little ones? What is this madness? Alright. There's another one there. At least one. Quite possibly two. I think it's even two. You come here. Come right here. I'll fight. Damn it, I wanted to fight one of you at a time. So I do not have much health. Are they just hovering in place? Alright, well, if that's what you want to do, I'll shoot you then. Oh, pretty good damage. Just killed one with the bow. Uh-oh. Whew! That was lucky. Kill the other one, too. I don't have the, Damn it. Alright, fine. I'll aim manually. Oh, okay. One more. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Alright. Back to the halberd. Let's, joust as many of these, eagles as possible. Really? Really? Just want light pinions, god damn it. Alright, we got a silver pickled fowl's foot, which is, good for getting items, grinding for items, basically. Alright, anything around here? Obviously there's another bird. Damn it! There is an item. 5 stormhawk feathers, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, but aside from that, it doesn't look like there's anything. There were just the birds that we had to fight. None of these things are getting up. Unless they're gonna get up behind me. Hey, another item. Totally would have missed that. Oh, okay. Yeah, halberd does not have the best upward angle attacks, unfortunately. Might equip an Ash of War to do that, but I do like the charge that the halberd has. It's quite useful for closing distance. And it's got a pretty good stagger on it, too. But let's open this door. I hope it's not a boss fight, because, well... Hey, I don't have any heals. I don't have any health. Okay. Whoa. I'd also like to point out, the door itself, this whole edifice here, is a very organic texture to it. Very organic engravings on it. They kind of look like roots. Coiled, twisted roots, though. I don't know. Looks almost more like fins. Almost got kind of an aquatic thing. You got like scales here. And fins. Almost like it could be like a carving of koi fish or something, but then different. This is very interesting. The lights kind of shimmering the walls. There's this. Oh, what the hell? Weird black rips that are coming down, but they don't. Yeah, they seem to be very ephemeral. Like they move with you. So this may be a product of our own perception rather than something that's actually here. It doesn't look like we can get down there at all. But this is obviously an elevator. I'm just looking to see if there's anything around here. Item back here? No. Alright, well then I guess we're gonna go up. And we'll keep an eye out in case there's places to jump to. But I'm getting the sense that there probably isn't. Yeah, this elevator's not very wide. So unless it... I mean, I imagine the tower's gonna narrow at the top, so maybe there will be something. We'll just keep looking around. We could probably jump onto that, but... No, absolutely. We can definitely not jump onto that. That's way more distant than it looked. Anything around here that you can jump onto? Doesn't look like it. Sorry if this is dizzying. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing any, places, but Looks like I didn't. Alright, here we are. Presumably at the top. I wonder... We'll probably be able to see quite a bit from up here. And we have a Sight of Grace. Okay. Thank Marika. Let's rest. Let's get those runes back and also level up. I'm sitting on quite a few runes here. Let's get our Vigor to 30. I think that's where I'm going to keep it for now. Then I'll work on, Faith. What I'll do next. Yep, that is quite a distance that we can see. There's the Erd Tree. We are looking into Caelid, the red place, actually. Okay, so... Look at here, there is... Well, actually, I have no idea. Let's not roll off the side this time. I keep pressing the wrong button when I exit out of that. I keep pressing B. So, down here... Yeah, like, I just thought the landmass looked familiar. Like, there's this thing that goes down to the minor Erd Tree, and then there was the smoldering church that we investigated. So the smoldering church should be right down there. It's a shame that it doesn't render from all the way up here. Yeah, it's like, it's very poorly textured at this distance, so... Yeah, kind of a shame. Doesn't look very good. It'd be really cool if you could actually see a lot from up here, and if the game was better rendered at this distance, or at least rendered in a way that... That's another 2 fingers. Well, there goes my theory of the 2 fingers and the 3 fingers being a separated part of the same hand, because here we have 2 more fingers. What the fuck are they? And these ones look dead. Why are all the birds watching me? Restore the Great Rune of Power. So let's quickly look at the rune, the unrestored rune, before we restore the rune, just to make sure that there's no interesting lore in the description. Should be a key item, right? Yeah. The Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godrick, devoid of any benediction. Seek the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormveil Castle. So you can see here it's not golden. It's, well, you might say it's tarnished. It's lost its grace. This one here is golden. I'm betting if we restore it, it's gonna look golden. Let's do it. Yeah, what a shocker. Godrick's Great Rune. It looks like it's golden. Alright, yep, there we go. Godrick's Great Rune. A Great Rune of the Shardbearer Godrick. Its blessing raises all attributes. This Great Rune is known as the Anchor Ring, found in the center of the Elden Ring. The first demigods were the Elden Lord Godfrey and his offspring, the Golden Lineage. First Elden Lord, yeah. So I'm guessing the Elden Ring granted them this divinity. Like that seems pretty obvious from what we're uncovering here. That's the reason why they're gods, or demigods, basically. Then what's Marika? Marika the Eternal. Is she just like a proper deity? Because I'm getting the sense that there's probably only one deity in this setting that's the greater will. Everything else is just demigods. Though again, the line between all this stuff can be blurred. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, this area is rendered a bit better, but this is just Limgrave. Like, we've already seen Limgrave to a pretty major extent, so... But alright, that's what we've got here, so we can actually fast travel to this place now, which is cool. But let's finally move on. Alright, we can go to Caelid, but I'm afraid of Caelid. We have this new area that we can explore, where we can see the, that's where we're going to get the map. So let's go to the lake facing the cliffs and explore Liurnia of the Lakes. Alright, here we are. Liurnia of the Lakes, beautiful as ever. My god. Okay, the girl is gone. That's interesting. I hope she's okay. She was very nice. Anything else we can do? Yeah, look at this. Great runes. So you can equip... Great Rune menu, you can equip Great Runes that have their power restored. That have had their power restored. You can use a Rune Arc to grant even further benefits to your equipped Great Runes. Yeah. Those are the things we found quite a few of. Actually, rats drop them. Strangely enough. But this will raise all of our attributes. Let's actually look and see what our attributes currently are. We have a Vigor of 30, a Dexterity of 23, and a Strength of 16. Right? And we can see how much this raises. Okay. The Great Rune is equipped. We still have a Vigor of 30, we still have a Dexterity of 23, and still have a Strength of 16. Doesn't seem like it did anything. Unless it's upgrading... No, it says all attributes are raised. Except that it's clearly has not done that, so maybe it didn't equip? No, it should be equipped. I'm confused. Do I need to use the rune arcs for it to actually do something? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have done anything. Unless it's just not registering it, but they are actually, or they count as being raised? I have no idea. Let's make some arrows. I guess I'll make more fire arrows. I really need more, thin beast bones. You know what that means. We're gonna have to go genocide the sheep. Alright. Let's go to this church. Oh, there's an item up here. No, it's just a skull filled with grace. But I'll take it anyways. I've got a million runes. I know at some point there's going to be items that I'm going to want to buy or need to do some crack level ups. Got a graveyard over there. Let's grab this. The Church of Erith. Okay, once again, this statue of Marika is not facing away from the Erd Tree, so my theory is kind of... That theory as to why they're all like that seems to have fallen apart, regrettably. But we got another Sacred Tear, so that's pretty good. And there's this guy here. He is wearing robes.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
10 runes? Alright.
Bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Thops. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
Okay, let's look and see what he has. Yeah, he just has the really basic stuff. He has Starlight. This is different. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Rea Lucaria creates a small floating starlight that illuminates surroundings. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Granted to sorcerers who depart from the Academy to embark on journeys, even during the blackest nights, sojourns underground, or imprisonment in jail, the stars are never far from a sorcerer's side. Indeed, there's lots of links between sorcery and stars. With, you know, these glintstone pebbles, potentially having fallen from the heavens. Let's talk to him.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water.
Yeah, the big old castle.
That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria,
right.
where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key.
Do I need to find one of these?
The seals, I'd just popped out.
Hmm.
And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Yep, that's pretty shitty. Just happened to be out when they sealed the place. Without a way in. So we can ask him about Selen. Selen is, of course, the reviled witch that was cast out of Raya Lucaria, who is in Limgrave. Then you find somebody that looks very much like her in the Weeping Isle, imprisoned, and clearly in a lot of pain, being tortured by, well, something.
You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy.
Okay, wow.
I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the Academy.
Interesting.
Accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch.
Graven Witch.
I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
Yeah, the way how she said, you know, I gotta warn you, I'm a outcast witch reviled. She said it in this kind of just like snarky way that really does kind of make me think that this guy's right, that she probably isn't that, and she's just kind of being like, yeah, if you heard the rumors about me, well, this is what they say. I'm not gonna bother trying to deny them because, you know, when everybody's saying one thing about me, you know, it doesn't really matter what you say in return. The moment the masses believe something to be true, not much you can do to change their mind. Alright, about the glintstone key.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent or
AKA
sorcery.
a muggle.
But still, my place is at the Academy.
So we can basically give him an extra glintstone key if we find one. And I may do that. He seems like a nice guy. He doesn't have much to offer, but he's pretty frank about not having much to offer. He just seems like he's in a bad situation, and I wouldn't mind helping him out. However, it's going to depend on who else we might be able to give an extra glintstone key to. Because if there's other people that we can give it to, I'm going to have to make a decision about who I give it to. But that's interesting. So you actually have to pass through Raya Lucaria in order to get to the capital and the roots of the Erdtree. So that's good to know. Let's go investigate this graveyard. I can see some items around there. In any case, we may as well investigate it. I'm sure there's going to be something of interest. There are skeletons hanging from the trees. I'm guessing they're going to come down, especially since they can be targeted. And there's even some that are getting up. Wow, that didn't do anything. Wow, this is doing absolutely nothing. Is this place just way higher level, or is this a special skeleton? He looks kind of special, actually. He's moving very unlike the other ones. The other ones move very slowly. Yeah, these ones are still taking a shit ton of damage from me. Leads me to think that that one is just a special one. Can I hit this things? Alright, thank you. Alright, great. We've dealt with them. We've got some more warming stones. Interesting. Ow. Yeah, you do a fair amount of damage, mate. Okay. Now I'm just being terrible. Let's heal. It's not a great place to fight him mounted. But it's still rather fight him mounted than on foot. Okay. Need to actually move faster here. Hit and run, hit and run. Yeah, this is clearly just a special skeleton. It's quite a lot tougher than the other ones. Oh, we staggered him. Finish him. Alright, he's probably going to get back up. Yep. Let's finish him. Now he will not get back up. Alright. I should have healed. We would have gotten blast back. Oh well. Human bone shard. Okay, no interesting drops. And no other items around here, unless there's something behind this tomb. Nope. Okay. What about up here? More graves. Oh, we can make that jump. Can't we? Yeah. We would have just been able to, like, run down. Unsurprisingly, oh, I found an Academy Scroll. That's interesting. Kill these guys, they cast spells, they're kind of annoying. Okay, next one. Oh, you got back up. Or maybe I just didn't kill him. I think I just didn't kill him. Alright, we got those two guys. We got a new Academy Scroll, which we can give to Selen. This one took 3 hits. We got another one coming. Or at least I saw a scythe, but and it didn't show up. But no, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Aside from an Arteria leaf. Okay. That's good. You can use that to make exalted flesh. Among other things, potentially. Very sorry, dear, but I need your thin beast bones. Anything up and around here? Aside from birds? Damn, I get all of them, but I didn't want to pitch off the side, so... Took it slow, and alas, they escaped. I could restore at the site of grace. Let's just keep going. Alright. There actually, let's not just randomly rush down here. There could be something interesting. Doesn't look like it, though. Got a little bit of frame rate issues. Guess we're loading a new area. It's a camp down there. Must wonder what type of camp that is, but let's look over this way first. See if there's anything. We gotta check all the corners. All the nooks and crannies. As many of them as we can. And we have to slaughter all of the wildlife. Just remember, we're tarnished, we're ruthless, we're here to kill basically everything and take everything. That's why we've been chosen by Marika. Why grace has been extended to us. Oh, we have a stake of Marika here. This one is with her back to the Erd Tree. So it might just be the stakes that are like that. Not necessarily the big statues, but we got some red-robed looking people. No, they just have different armor color. It looked red for a second. Okay, he throws... Oh, he throws magic stuff at us. Interesting. These are just normal-looking guys, but they do have different colors to their armor. And these ones have different helmets. These ones have, like, the Crusader helmets. And they're just about as difficult as the, regular, you know, kettle helmet armed guys. Kettle helmet dudes. We found in Limgrave. So, not of a particular challenge. Ow. Okay. Come on. Ah! I want to hit them. Come on. Jesus Christ. Very bad place to fight on horseback, actually. We're good. One more. Yeah, these are a bit tougher, too. Like, these are taking 3 hits instead of 2. We get the Glintstone's Craftsman Cookbook. Alright. So maybe this will allow us to make the things that they were just throwing at us. The little, yeah. Cuckoo Glintstone. What the hell? A lump of broken glintstone enwreathed with magic power. A faux sorcery used by the Knights of the Cuckoo. Okay, this explains maybe the name, why the Knights of the Cuckoo are called the Knights of the Cuckoo. Because they're supposed to be sorcerer knights. But this kind of implies that they're not sorcerers, but rather they use these trinkets to mimic sorceries. Which might explain their name, that they're sort of like, you know, pretending to be something else. Interesting little, bit of lore there. And remember, the Knights of the Cuckoo are employed by the Rea Lucaria Academy. For what purpose, we don't know yet. Going in here, look at that, items. 6 smoldering butterflies, delightful. Alright, well, we've gotten through this camp. Not much to be found here. Quickly go around the edges of it, though. No. Alright, up here? Anything? Any way to get down? I mean, we could probably drop down here. Oh, we can literally walk down here, over here, so. No reason to drop down here just yet. And we have a Site of Grace, so that's where we're gonna go. There's something blue. This is interesting. Another rune skull. I'll take. Okay, it's just a light. We have a Site of Grace here, and we have another merchant. So I'm going to activate the Site of Grace, and we're going to talk to the merchant, and I think that's where I'm going to end the episode. After I sit and rest. I will actually... So I have all this stuff to upgrade my flasks. So yeah, I have 2 golden seeds. I can add another charge to the flask here. Oh, now we need 3 to get to the next one. And we can also increase the amount restored with the Sacred Tear. I think I just have 1, yeah. But I'm going to actually switch it like this. So now we can actually use the Cerulean Flask, because I am using my Ashes of War a bit more, so... I think that's going to be beneficial. So let's actually put the Cerulean Flask right here. I'll put the Flask of Wondrous Physic down here. I'm going to move the lantern to my pouch. And I can put another grease. Put the fire grease right here. So then I can move the lantern into the pouch. I'm going to ditch the wolves then. Where's the lantern? Right here. Alright. Yeah, I will ditch the wolves, and I kind of want to try out the skeleton militia that we got from the Tibia Mariner. Then there's this guy, Lutel the Headless. He looks cool. He's got, like, hussar wings on his back. Which is very cool, if that is indeed what I think it is. But let's talk to this merchant, see if he has anything to say, see if he has anything to sell. I guess
You're new around here.
Yeah.
Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
Alright. Okay, he's got a cookbook. That's good. Definitely want to get as many of those as possible. We've got the Kite Shield, which offers 100 physical damage resistance. Metal Shields... Yeah, okay, this doesn't give us any lore. There's a symbol of... Looks like a dragon or some sort of bird clutching a sword. And we've got the Astrologer set, which is cool. Alright. A robe fashioned from supple cloth, worn by those who look to the cosmos above. They read fate in the stars and are said to be heirs of glintstone sorcery. So yeah, again, confirmed the sorcery, or at least glintstone sorcery, has a connection to the heavens. But alas, the night sky no longer cradles fate. Well, that's interesting. I'm guessing that has to do with the fracturing of the Elden Ring. Alright, so we get the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 11. So I don't know exactly what that's going to allow us to craft. In addition, these arrows? Shatter Shard arrows, that is new. Which we can do with cracked crystals. What does this do? An arrow whittled from animal bones, tipped with shards of crystal. Creates a resonating noise at the point of impact. So is this like a distraction arrow? Like you can use this and it'll draw people to there? It's kind of what it seems like it might be. You can also make script stone. This is new. Ruined fragment with a cipher inscription. Uses FP to reveal more messages from other worlds. Okay. Words are gregarious things, drawn to one another, much as people are. Okay, so this is a multiplayer, if you have the multiplayer enabled, which I do not. We have all these different pots here. Yeah. Oh, we can now make silver pickled fowl's foots. That's good. I'm going to make a few of these, actually. In fact, I'm going to make as many as I can. This is going to allow me to grind for items, which will be nice. And we can make crystal darts, too. Throwing knife chiseled from impure crystal. Consumes FP. Throw at enemies to deal magic damage. Long ago, it was said that a golem crafter employed a similar crystal tool. Okay. Alright, that's basically all there is here. Alright. Well. That's pretty cool. Got some, good information today. Again, a bit more of a lore session. We didn't fight any bosses or anything. But we did fight that big lion thing, which was pretty cool. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, leave it a like. The next episode coming out tomorrow, probably. not tomorrow in the time when I'm recording this. I'm probably recording this a week in advance from when it actually comes out. At the date of recording, I think episode 14 is coming out. So, yeah, just to give you an idea of how far in advance I'm recording this game. Just in case stuff goes wrong, I have time to re-record, which I had to make use of, actually, when OBS decided to zoom in one of my recordings. Required me to make a new character, which is great fun. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.